Hello and welcome to another 3D how-to video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to certify your orders for 30 days and less. Like I had stated in another video, if you are on orders for 30 days and less, you're going to be doing your certification through Arrows online, and I'm going to be showing you that in this video. Or in another video I cover, if you're on orders for 31 days and greater, you're going to be doing a wet signature on your orders. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. So we're going to bring up Google Chrome. Again, Google Chrome is going to be the preferred browser for accessing Arrows because Internet Explorer is not compatible. So quickest way to get there is we're just going to type in Arrows, R, and it says browser supported. That's not true. And we're going to click OK and log in. Alright, once you're logged in, you're going to see this menu over here on the left. What you're going to do is you're going to select the drop down menu and click on member. Once you see this, what you're going to be looking for is under tour of duty, you're going to be doing create certification. This is going to bring up all of your orders that you have, and you're going to click on the order that you are certifying, and you're going to click create. Now once you're on this page, you're going to be seeing different bits of information, but in short, this is a summary of what you'll see on the bottom portion of your orders. And so if you'd watched my previous video, you'd seen how I was doing the departure and arrival for blocks A and B, departure and arrival for blocks C and D, and we're kind of doing the same thing again on this one, except for this is just through the Arrows application. Let's just go ahead and, for example, we're going to bring up an order set here. And this order will be April 6th through May 1st, with a UTA on the 4th and the 5th prior, and the 2nd and 3rd after your order set. And I will explain why I'm doing that here in a second. So let's go ahead and change these dates here. And all this information is auto-populated based on your order's details, but we're going to change this to April 6th. And then we're also going to change this portion to May 1st. And so it's auto-populating the city, state, zip, and country, but not the specific address. And it's going to auto-populate your duty location. And so what we're going to do here is we're going to ensure that this information is correct for the departure. And like I stated in the previous video, blocks A and B, that pertains to what you did on the first day of your orders. So on the first day of my orders was April 6th. So I departed, and this is my home of record, and so I departed at 0700. And I arrived at Peterson Air Force Base, Colorado on the same day, April 6th, and I arrived there at 7:30. And under the drop-down box for mode of transportation, I'm going to select personal automobile. But you will select whichever mode of transportation is applicable to you. And blocks C and D are now pertaining to the end of my order set, so this is going to be May 1st, the last day of my orders. And so I was at Peterson Air Force Base. I departed when I was released at 16:30, and I arrived back at my home at 1700 by way of personal automobile as well. And now I go down to blocks 37 through 40, and it's asking if my spouse was or was not on active duty status, or if you occupied government quarters, and so you're going to fill out the blocks as applicable to your situation. And you're going to do a final summary of you reported in at 07:30 on the first day of your orders, and you were released at 16:30 on the last day of your orders. And now we come down to, were there IDTs in conjunction with this order? This is a big point of question. And what an IDT is, an inactive duty training, and that's your UTAs. And so let's just go off of this scenario right here where I have orders the 6th of the 1st, and I had a UTA on the 4th and the 5th, and a UTA on the 2nd and the 3rd. So I'm going to go ahead and select yes. And what this is doing is it's asking, were there IDTs in conjunction, which means were there IDTs that were connected to your orders? And so for this circumstance, I had a UTA on the 4th and the 5th, and then I immediately, the next day, started orders on the 6th. I had orders that ran from 6th all the way to the 1st, and then immediately went into another IDT, another UTA on the 2nd and 3rd. So for this, I actually had a IDT on the front and on the back. So my front dates was April 4th and 5th. And this will show the 5th. And then my back dates will be the 2nd and 3rd of May. Now, obviously, if you don't have an IDT in conjunction and there was no UTAs attached to the front or the back end of your order set, you're going to click no. Now, this here is very important to understand that you may have a UTA front and back on your orders, but your orders have to specifically state that you have an IDT in conjunction. When you're looking at your orders on either pages 2 or 3, you'll see in the details, somewhere in there it will clarify if you were in conjunction, if you did have IDTs in conjunction with the order. And so you have to reference your orders to determine whether or not this should be selected yes or no. And once all this information is complete, you're going to fill out your supervisor's email, and then you're going to click Save and Sign. Once this is saved and signed, it's going to be sent to your supervisor. Your supervisor is then going to sign it as well, and that gets sent off to finance so you can get paid. In the previous video, I stated that certifying or pre-certifying your orders allows you to get paid on the 1st and the 15th active duty pay cycle. And so that gets you paid as soon as they get you synced up with their cycle. For orders that are 30 days and less, you will get paid for your orders after you complete this certification. So even though you may have started orders on the 6th and you are completing this on the 1st, you will not get paid until after you have completed this certification, so sometime after the 1st. Now, I also want to point out other options for your certification. And so once you create your certification, this will go into certifications awaiting action. And this is action on behalf of your supervisor. And so if you made a mistake, you completed this and you find that there was something that you needed to change, you can go into certifications awaiting action. You will have your certification here, and you can actually delete it, you can retract it, so you can make the appropriate revisions that you need to. This will also show certifications that are currently in progress. And finally, this will show your approved certifications that have been finalized and approved by your supervisor and are good to go. And so this is going to be how you certify your orders when you're on orders for 30 days and less. Again, this is all done through arrows. Thank you for watching.